Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts free playthrough.
Free!
We get to be toys.
Yes, we do.
No.
Ah, yes, the tweet from Riku.
Never thought I'd find my way to these shores again.
Come on, let's head
Never
over
thought
to
I'd
the
find
toy
my way to
store.
Okay, Goofy.
So,
Jeez, Donald, we just got here. Calm down.
can you remind us what we're doing here in
We're
Toy
going
Box
to,
World?
I think
Same
Goofy
thing we
said
always
it
do.
best.
Murder
so-
Heartless. And blame all the problems on them.
Because I hear we're going to the toy store.
Well,
Yeah, okay,
world's
so
a toy box.
do you guys, any of you guys remember Toys R Us?
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Good
you now
times.
you have an idea of where we're going.
Well, yeah. Also, the second movie.
No, that's
You
Al's.
going to
Al's Toy
That was
Barn?
Al's Toy Barn.
But it's... Okay, so we're going to
This
a
is-
different
I
toy place.
believe this is after Al's Toy Barn. Don't quote me on that.
Wait,
Well,
if it is
I would
outside of
assume
that,
so, but I guess I don't really have any concrete evidence.
wouldn't we have Jesse with us if that's the case?
Not to say, yeah.
So
Actually,
the
yeah, where is
idea.
Jesse? That would be-
So these guys are technically in a different reality right now.
Right.
Okay.
I guess.
So, is this
But
like
the humans are around, apparently.
between 1 and 2 movie? Or like,
More or less.
assuming this was a timeline.
That
More
sounds
like,
a weird choice,
It might be
but
between 2
Whoa.
and 3. at
Whoa,
the
whoa,
most.
Woody and Buzz joined our party? When did
Yeah.
this happen?
Well, the reason why we're assuming it's not post 2 is because there's no Jesse or Bullseye yet.
Yeah.
I say yet because maybe we just haven't seen them, but currently we haven't.
I wonder if we'll see Sporky in the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Let's
It could be a
not.
summon.
That's if they put Toy Story in the next Kingdom Hearts.
Well, yeah, they have to advertise the live-action Toy Story movie with
Yes.
real toys.
I mean,
Oh god.
it wouldn't shock me if somebody has already like made that.
Like a stop-motion thing.
I don't necessarily know about
Or
stop motion,
just
but
a bunch
you're
of
kind of picking up what I'm throwing down because I know
or
somebody's
just a
made
bunch of
a stop motion.
socially awkward guys
Make it
with
up,
a
like-
camera.
What, the Lego movie? I think somebody made like an actual stop motion of that. Or
That's
some,
nutty.
So what are
some
you doing,
movie.
Paul? What's going
I'm
on here?
equipping stuff,
I think he's-
so...
Yeah, yeah, he's getting
Oh, right,
accessories
I should,
and materials.
You give Woody and Buzz equipment.
See,
Go
how would it be?
wild.
Would it be like red LED
Oh.
laser for Buzz, yellow LED laser? Like, how would that even work for him?
What?
Huh?
Wait,
Yeah,
was
what-
that-
imagine,
was
like,
that-
How does
give him,
Buzz
like-
attack? Does he use the LED laser? And does it work?
I mean, considering that other toys don't believe that they're... I'm
See,
still
that's- we
confused on the
we don't know
implication of...
that. We don't know
Yeah,
that because, like, say all the toys went through that when they were adopted first.
Guys, dude,
Yeah.
That's always been so confusing, because like
There you
they're
go,
the
he
ones that
shoots
set up
lasers.
this premise. Why is that Buzz was like the only fucking toy that didn't know he was a toy?
The first thing we've got
I
to
mean,
do
there
other
was
one's probably
other
the
things,
Galaxy toys
others
on the other
too.
side of town.
The other
What
one
I'm saying is like, why is that?
they grew out of it? Like,
Yeah,
off
is that
screen?
what it is?
That's the only thing. They did it off screen. Like, imagine like
I know
Woody
Well-
already was.
It
Is
might
it-
be more to do with the more electronic ones. Because
Well,
they
it's
have
like-
all the phrases and whatnot.
yeah, but
Well, so
Woody's
does
got
Woody.
like
Woody
phrases
has
too.
the string in his back that gets pulled, and then it pulls and it
Okay, well,
plays the
then
voice.
I
box.
have no idea.
Which, interrupting for that thought for a second. Did you guys see that Woody attacks with the string on his back?
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
didn't. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
he uses it like a lasso.
That
What the
makes
fuck?
sense.
Yeah,
But that is also really funny.
Man, like,
You
just
throw it
imagine
back,
though.
like Kung Lao or something.
Is every toy like basically going through like the
Oh.
Matrix taking the red pill thing, or like they just
Dude,
I still haven't seen
brainwashed
the
and they have to
Matrix.
get deprogrammed every time they get bought?
I'm assuming because, well, again, Buzz is the only one we've seen that happen with. And, well, I guess the other Buzzes. Because think about it, the Zurg also went through that. They thought they were the real Zurg. And,
Well, to be fair, that was also Buzz, so...
That's also from the Buzz universe,
let's
yeah.
not bring that up,
The
please.
trampoline will take us back to Andy's room.
Wait, are the Claw aliens from the Buzz universe?
Yeah, well, that was kind of added
The LGM?
to the LGMs were
Yeah.
kind of added to the Buzz
Yeah.
universe post the movie.
Toy Story.
They just thought it would be
I
cute to be
guess
like, hey, these are aliens from an IP we own.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Well, I guess it's the same IP, but still.
I might mention.
Also, speaking of which, isn't it interesting how Andy has like several of those things when you had to win it through a fucking claw machine?
Remember,
Yeah.
he only had 3, and those were dice, originally car dice.
What?
Oh, that's right, they were.
What?
Yeah, so they were on the pizza truck that they hijacked.
Yeah.
They were like hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, like
Wait, hold
fuzzy
on.
dice.
They,
Oh, I
they're
got it.
toys? They count as toys even though they were car dice?
No, like, they were still toys. It's just some guy just hung them up on his
Okay.
Rear view mirror.
rearview mirror as if they were
Still,
fuzzy
though,
dice.
Can you imagine being that guy that won like a bunch of those things? Like, imagine winning one freaking thing from a claw machine. Is that guy like a prodigy at that?
Sid won more than one thing from the claw machine. Even if, because plot demanded.
This reminds me of a story where me and some friends of mine went to an arcade and we got a whole bunch of tickets. But of course, at an arcade, you can't really spend all your tickets on anything good. Like all the really good stuff is like really expensive. So
Yeah.
what we ended up doing is we found one thing that was super cheap and we bought a bunch of them. And it was these army figures, these little like plastic green army figures. You got like a whole squad of them.
When you're about to play a tabletop RPG with stuff you bought from Chuck E. Cheese.
That'd be great if you just bring it to like a Warhammer game or something. Here, my figures.
Right?
I'm surprised Chuck E. Cheese still exists.
So what would those even, would they count
Well,
as
little
like
kids
actual
exist.
humans, or
yeah.
they would count as
They
like
would
green
eventually,
aliens, all things considered?
Go out of business or something.
They would be unpainted humans. We would have to paint them.
I mean, Toys R Us
Nah, they're
already
orcs, they're
went
green.
out.
Let's
Or at
see.
least mostly.
Well,
Oh,
help
freaking-
you find the
This is
next
out.
one.
Oh, that's vandalism. Mickey vandalized that car.
That reminds me.
Don't worry, the humans are all gone, so they won't be concerned about it.
Are they
I like the
all
way that-
gone?
I bet you there's
I like the
a
way that they run.
bomb here.
It's so
Well, we
awkward
know
looking.
that Andy and his parents are gone. That's
Well,
very
help you find the
obvious.
next one.
Okay.
See, now imagine going to different worlds,
Hey.
right?
Paul, I
They
need you to
don't
like
know.
slow down for a second. I want to see Woody run. I gotta see this Woody running.
Yeah, that's like look at the way he like flails.
Look at him go!
That seems pretty in line with how he does in the movies.
Right? He kind
It's
of
really
just flops
funny looking.
around like he's almost ragdolling while he runs.
I mean, he kind of is
He kinda
almost a
is.
rag doll.
You gotta right into that one, Kurt.
Right? But no.
This
Like,
is...
imagine explaining to
long
the characters
word.
Is
why
the
are you
game
taking
still
pictures
going?
of those leaves.
Okay, there we go. Galaxy toys. Okay.
We just walked here.
Does this building have multiple floors?
Yeah,
Or is it just-
basically. So, I guess in
Yeah.
lore, this is what replaced Owl's Toy Barn
why doesn't that
after
toy
they
move?
went out of business.
I guess it
A
hasn't
fucking
figured it
that,
out.
I
toy
guess
store with
it's
several
figured that
floors to it?
I can make it
I guess
easy.
is post 2?
Okay, here we go. This is
What do you say
young
the line?
More
Xehanort.
from the dream.
He's basically
first of the
Xehanort in
Xehanorts.
his like,
I'm so
20s or
honored you
something.
remember me.
Ah.
and I think they
I'm gonna
had
see-
like a perfect opportunity to do something hilarious by making him a Ken doll, and they didn't.
Oh.
He's just a small person.
Oh,
that
no.
would be funny.
He can move. Way cool.
Wait, so hold on. Are the normal people here would be titans in this universe? Like,
One
to
hot
them?
shadow still
I
in the
guess so.
scales of
Basically.
another. See how they
Yeah,
bring
I
him
have-
to life?
No idea why he's so
Like
small
heartless and nobodies, they
without
fit
being like a
together.
toy himself. but-
Enough.
Why are
'Cause
you
he's-
doing this?
Well, he's young
There's a
Xehanort.
darkness
Back
we
when
are
he was really
missing
young, he was like
must be
this
claimed.
tiny.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
a
on.
huge
Hearts
growth spurt.
connect in this world can
Is
provide
this,
us with
is
a
this
clue.
giant mecha you're fighting? Is this
So we
considered
made
a
a copy
toy?
of the world.
Yes.
Yes, it's
No,
basically
there's
like
a
one of
Heartless
those.
that-
I wonder how
Think
you'll
about
handle
There's a
this.
one of
Heartless
those
how
like
that
vehicle
Wait,
toys
what
that you
does
can
that
put
mean?
action figures
Don't
into.
let me
It's
down.
kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like a Heartless piloting it right now, so it's
I
a
guess
mech.
I guess I just have a hard time like getting a sense of scale for this thing because you're like really tiny.
It's like,
What is going on?
what is it called?
Like how big
Boy,
would
a
this thing
friend
be?
or
About a
foe?
shelf.
I
Big as
think
a
we've got our answer.
two-story
You
shelf.
know, you familiar with Robo Sapien? It seems at least that big.
Yeah. If the Heartless know how to do it, there's no reason
Oh
you
god,
can't.
are we doing?
This is going to be.
And
Yep,
I-
this is the mechanic for this world.
Huh?
Oh god.
Really?
You get to ride a
I'm
mecha?
on it.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, wow, that is way bigger than it seemed. Does Sora fit into that the way he did?
I like how it's got like full scale controls and everything.
Yes, inside the cockpit.
It's first person, yeah.
Man, I
Does
want
this
one of these for
operate off of
Christmas.
vibes? Is that how like
Metroid Prime
logistics
4
of this
guys.
is?
Oh, this really is Metroid
Yeah,
Prime.
You just kind of will it to work.
What is it?
No, you know the RC cars they have, like they actually have to like function the actual remote to move him.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know how this works. No,
Also, this thing gets missiles and shit. What?
No. My theory is Sora is just pretending to drive it, and someone just grabs the remote and is just like actually doing the work.
So he's player 2.
Like Woody's
Yeah.
down there, he's mashing buttons.
Somebody
Yeah.
gave Sora the player 2 controller.
They unplugged. You get to play
Yeah,
it.
that's
games, bro.
He's doing something, but he's not.
I think my
You don't-
favorite implication behind all this, the fact that you're in this big ass store, you know there's security cameras looking at all of this right
Yeah,
now.
but there's
picking
no
all
one to
this
see
up.
them.
But there's no canon security cameras.
Besides, if there were actual security cameras in the Toy Story universe, there would be a lot more things caught on camera.
Or maybe just the people who run Toy Stores just know of this. They just don't care. Like they just don't like their jobs or anything, so they don't really like.
Well,
think about
currently all the
damaging it.
humans just
Like
don't
adults
exist.
don't give a fuck. They all
Yeah,
know it's
they just don't care.
I hate to burst your bubble, but
Hey, man, it's not every day you see that happen.
I see it every day. It's my job.
Like think about that. Not a museum guy, right? Like it's like yeah, the museum props come to life.
You're,
So you know
you're as tall as a shopping cart.
Okay, that's a good frame of reference.
Okay, so yeah, I never noticed that. That actually
Why
makes
are
me
you
question
so
how big these
big?
things are, but actually no,
I
there was
feel
like,
Make that home.
I mean the
I feel like they have
Transformers has like
inconsistent
toys that
scaling.
big, sorta.
I guess they're like waist high. I
Or
guess.
Yeah,
maybe
they're
they're
at least
scaled to be
waist high.
for children to use them, the shopping carts.
Can I have one for Christmas?
Yeah, especially one that shoots real like projectiles and stuff. Think about the mecha fun we could have with that.
Ooh.
He was being controlled? He wasn't just switched into battle mode by accident?
It's a mecha
Buzz?
Buzz. That's kind of how it works.
It's nothing.
I mean, there could be an
I'm
autopilot
confused.
version.
That guy
think
in the
that's
Probably
what I
didn't, he probably didn't
Did
know
he
it
say
was
he
a
made a
mecha.
copy of the real world? What's
And
that
there
mean?
is
Buzz
such
would have
thing as
mecha in his
autopilot.
universe.
Probably means they split this world in two. Your friends in one world,
Probably.
us in the
Also,
other.
it's not like a freaking
Only one
mecha
of the
toy
worlds is
couldn't be
real,
sentient and
and the
control
other is
itself.
just really convincing.
Yes.
You can't be
I mean,
serious.
Buzz is just a
Oh.
piece of plastic.
That's right. You're
He
from
can
a
move
video
himself.
game.
Yes.
I
never
like that
realized
line.
Hey,
Games aren't
that's how
serious.
things work.
Yeah, well, you say piece of
But
plastic.
here in
Remember, a spork
reality,
became
you
a toy, and it
can't
was like
split
Play-Doh
worlds.
and a piece of plastic.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
There's no reason why the
Buddy,
freaking
let's
mechas
go.
couldn't control themselves.
I admit, it does sound just a little far-fetched. But say we have been taken to some kind of alternate world.
It's kind of
That would
funny
explain
how
why your laser's real.
just
And is it really that crazy?
Fourth wall, that
Worse
line
than
of,
evil
you're from a
emperors
video
and
game.
protecting
Even
the galaxy?
works.
Any of that ring a bell?
Point taken. But that just means these strangers are part of the delusion. And I say it's time we parted ways.
Is
and
Buzz
went home.
really having an existential crisis right now?
I was about to say, how many times is he gonna go through that?
Look, I get that it seems weird.
Like every narrative he's
but we
in, he's
know
like, wait,
something's
I'm
wrong
not
with this
real.
place. We should
I
stick
mean, to be
together.
fair, if it's
Sora's right.
only
They
post
helped with the intruders,
2,
so they might help find our friends.
Living in this, living
They
in this
have
world
been
must
there
be a
for us
fucking
so
nightmare.
For
Can't
'em.
deny that.
This is like
Come on.
eldritch truth that they're
Every toy
experiencing
deserves
right
a fair
now.
shake. Am I right?
Tell it to that toy over there.
That toy is a
He didn't do
mecha. It's
anything
meant to
wrong.
be piloted by another toy, so...
Yes.
oh, the soldiers are gonna power them?
Rex has just been dino-napped.
What's
No!
that?
My men saw him get hauled up to the 2nd floor, sir. And Ham and the aliens are MIA.
Come on.
How did this
We
happen?
have got to find them.
Okay, so
Please,
yeah,
let us know.
LGMs are with them, then they are definitely after Toy Story 2.
Well, Buzz,
All
do you
right.
really think we can save our friends on our own? We didn't get very far before. We got to take all the help we can get.
Woody being
Don't
sensible
worry.
one is odd.
Sora can be reckless, and Donald
Talk
grumbles
Barrett.
a lot.
It's true.
But
Army
you
fighter.
can
Army fighter.
The bear house?
It's true.
Huh? He does.
Like the 3 little bears, maybe?
See,
I
they
guess.
don't seem
Well,
bad.
Not bears.
Am I right, Buzz?
I was about to say Berenstain Bears. It's like, no, that's not it
Okay,
either.
fine.
I'm thinking more like Goldilocks.
We do need to
Yeah,
Bear.
but I was like, do they have a name?
But just so
Are
we're
they just
clear,
the 3 bears?
I remain skeptical about
Isn't there
this.
the Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and
I'll
baby
work with
bear?
you.
Yeah, they basically just have
Find out.
roles.
Yeah,
They don't have
is there no-
names.
Yeah, but there's like no
Their entire
collective
existence
name.
is their job.
Thanks for the help, Sora,
Okay, Conquest.
Goofy.
In that order.
In that
Return
order.
to the field, sir.
Full House Zoo.
Everywhere you look.
Also Gigas. But like not spelled the same.
This
I don't get what that's
is
about.
going to be rather tricky.
Too bad we're not
Well, at
strapped
least you
to a
can
rocket, huh?
Hey, think we could use that?
Oh,
A rocket. Oh, that's
it's perfect.
These
Come
are-
on, guys.
Okay,
why would he be able to fly at this point?
I wanted to see what fake toys they have. Soil Smasher.
Soil Smasher?
The snail. No. Soil, yeah, it's a soil. Oh, it's like a drill. Like a round.
Yeah, kind
That's
of.
a really weird name for a kid's toy.
Galaxy
Soil
Sail.
Smasher.
These are like Are these like
water.
kaijus?
Are these all
I guess
Smashers?
so. Some
Water
kind of
Smasher?
monster,
What's the
whatever.
big figure series? And that is Supreme Smasher. Okay.
Why would I ever
Okay,
want the
dinosaur.
soil
Man.
smasher?
Sure.
I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 to have a bunch of AI generated toys.
Oh God. Every day something. And there's
Oh, yeah.
there's all the Gigas toys.
Yeah, the Gigas
Gigas,
toys, which
I don't
are,
know how
I
you
guess,
pronounce
Sora
it.
can control because they're from the Zora game.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, that
Here are a
thing,
bunch
right.
of dolls.
Oh, I'm gonna play flute. Look at the frog flute.
Trombone.
And it's trombone.
Now you're just reminding me of that one Jackbox or
It's like these
game, whatever
frogs.
we did.
Oh, the what was it? Dodo Remy.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
Okay.
Beastly something, right?
Beastly Pine.
I think that's an well, no, it could be B. It's hard to tell because it's being obscured. Also, no, I thought it was BB-8. No, it's
Beast and
BB-8.
Bugs. It's part of the Beast and Bug series.
Wait,
Sky
can Star Wars be a
Snatcher.
part of the Kingdom Hearts series now?
Is what?
Yeah,
It's
people have
fine.
been talking about
Yeah,
that
it's
for a
Beastly
while.
Pine.
Hover Jet. God, we're just reading off all the toys.
Yes.
There's so many toys.
There are actually kind of some.
Exactly.
I mean, they went out of
Mega
their way to
Smasher.
make all of these things, so I kind of give them the credit for that.
Wow, they're all real?
No.
No, but yeah.
No, no,
yeah,
no. The only
consoles.
thing that ever got produced from this level was the Sora toy that I know of.
Oh, you can actually buy what Sora is right now.
Oh yeah, you can buy Sora in his toy form.
Exosuit.
That's funny.
So could Sora be a canon toy within Toy Story now? Would he know about these?
my
events?
God.
I have no idea.
God, no.
Oh man, that is.
You know they can't do that.
Hurts my
That would be
brain.
so confusing.
Up, Lucky Mickey.
Dude, imagine the mindfuck
yeah.
that Buzz and Woody would have to go through again. Just
Yes.
because of that.
It's like,
Also-
quick guys, gotta stop Xehanort. You're just a
you
toy.
find the
That's what
next
Xehanort
one.
wants you to believe.
Wait,
Holy
we're
moly.
factory toys?
I must have been turned into a toy when I got to this world. No, we bought you at the store.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go into the capsule. In reverse.
Yeah, at least with Buzz,
Say,
you can
this looks
convince
like a
him.
way in.
I'm not for sure if a toy Sora could be convinced he's not real.
Man, that is a.
He would find every contrived reason.
Xehanort must have drained my powers.
I know. We'll talk to Mickey. He'll know what to do.
Oh
There's
no.
many Mickey Mouse toys.
They should make an entire movie about that.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
each one
That would be the
somewhere
Toy Story,
different.
the Kingdom Hearts movie, starring
God.
Jack Black
Derails into that.
as Sora.
I would watch that.
No,
actually.
you can't have Jack Black as Sora. Maybe as like.
No, you'd have to have Chris
Uh,
Pratt as Sora.
Oh, right.
God.
Okay, all right. We have Jack Black as Donald, and The Rock would be Goofy.
No.
Don.
Don
Yeah, you're trying to
Cheadle
get that.
as Don.
Oh yes, yes.
The Rock
yes,
can be Goofy.
Donald Cheadle.
So would we just have like the live action people who actually play Buzz and Woody just be that in live action? Just like put some paint on them and call it.
No, we can't do
Tom
that
Hanks
because that
and,
would be too convenient.
Then we get Tom Hanks'
Uh,
brother. His
Tim
sound
Allen.
like Tim Allen and Tom Hanks.
Right.
That'd be funny.
We.
Alright, so what do we do?
I'm trying,
trying to go
get
up to the second floor.
Just...
Yeah, but we also just skydived back down.
We have to
I
pick
guess,
the right.
I guess we're seeing where the different paths are.
You know what? Whoever has to maintain that floating track.
Oh, he's
like,
just a regular enemy.
All right, Paul. I need you to like really observe your partners. I want to see I want to see Buzz Lightyear do his laser trick.
It looks like he just did like a little pew.
He just does a pew. That's all he does. He just. Come on, Buzz, do something.
Yeah.
Does it work off of them thinking that it works?
No, apparently it just works.
So I think it's like
They mentioned that like his laser is actually real in this universe.
yeah. So that's why the Max can shoot.
So
That's
he's
real
not
magic.
just
He
a
can
toy?
fly. Well, the world's
It's just
done.
magic.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, magic. He had a whole existential crisis because he actually works like he's supposed to.
It doesn't really explain why he can't fly though.
It'd be too easy. As good as doing that.
That's the game.
Super attacks are
information.
very strange.
It's just Disney, Bryce.
Well, it's like
Why we're not getting the actual Buzz Lightyear right?
the fact that they're like a guarantee every encounter is kind of, I don't know.
Buzz. Oh, nice you.
Why is that in the game?
Because it's funny.
So do I. What? Well, this is rather embarrassing.
Does this imply that you have lungs?
Hey, Buzz! I sound like an alien.
I mean,
I guess.
the toys have vocal cords. They all can talk pretty much for the most. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Donald didn't sound any different.
Oof.
That's
Rip
great.
Donald.
Wow. Whoa, looky there. Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Rex! Where'd he go?
You
Into
sure
the
you saw him?
void.
Yes. He just.
So,
Do you guys hear something?
so like, if all toys go through existential crisis, so, like, was Rex just like roaring and like biting like other toys until like he like developed a personality?
Well,
That is a good
Wasn't
question.
arc in the movie that he sucked at all of that?
What?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Another toy.
if anything, Woody was trying to teach him how to be more like a dinosaur.
So you'd have.
Buzz, you sure?
All right, so then
If it wanted to play nice,
I guess that begs the
then it
question,
should
how
have
this
stayed
even
away
happened.
from my friends.
Maybe some toys just figure it out on their own, like in the toy store. And then some are just really come to it really fast.
Man, I wonder what toys of like
Just didn't
horror
eventually
movie
figure it out.
characters. You know, like you go to like GameStop and you get like a Jason Voorhees toy. Is he trying to
Yeah, like a
murder everybody?
Funko Pop.
Oh, right.
Huh.
Attack the weak points for massive damage.
Well, if anything, if Buzz's
Or
dad
not.
is in window,
Also,
like I don't
there's
know.
more than one. Why?
I can't tell what you're doing.
Awkwardly flying and then kamikaze.
Yeah,
again, but-
so that's the team up with Woody and Buzz attack.
Oh,
Ah.
there we go. Now it's
I
missing.
like their
I like how
animation.
yeah, I love how it's so stiff and it just falls over.
Look how they walk. They're just
I think
like
it's appropriate
Why do they move around like actual toys, but you guys don't? What the fuck?
because
Because
you're
they are
epic.
actual toys.
But,
They didn't feel like animating them dying.
but you guys
properly.
are
I don't know.
also what? Whatever.
That's pretty easy.
I mean, Buzz and Woody have joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
Well, Woody doesn't-
Mr. Potato Head doesn't
he can
have
do whatever.
articulated arms. Like he can't move his arms like that.
Oh, but he apparently can.
What's this?
These guys gotta abide by real toy logic.
Murder.
Nice moves, Rex.
Puppeteer Heartless.
That was great. Great? Really? Would you say I was impressive?
Very impressive, Rex.
Well, you did defeat
we
Emperor
couldn't look
Zurg.
away.
Hooray!
With his
that
tail.
makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Were you watching too? Did you see what I did? I was going for fearsome, but I
Listen,
think I
Rex.
might have actually
Good for
achieved
you.
something close to
Earth to Rex.
Do you know where the others were
Donald's a
taken?
certified hater.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, of course
did
he
something
is.
bad happen?
Back
To be fair,
square
did Rex do
Oh,
anything?
great.
He
He
flew
knocked
to
out
the
the
last big guy.
Heartless from
Sarge,
controlling the toy, I
Have you got a
guess.
status report?
Ah, okay. Maybe I
Sir,
blinked and missed
One
it.
of my men just located Ham forward of our position in babies and toddlers.
Oh, I thought that was
And
Barbie.
babies
The
and
corporal was
toddlers.
debriefing him, but something must have gone
Oh.
wrong. All radio contact
toys are
has
there?
been lost.
Anything
Anything
more
more
I guess?
specific we can go on?
Yeah, are
Right
they
before I
Stuffed
lost
animals?
contact, I heard music with some sort of sonic interference.
Music.
So, like, do teething rings
You
have
think it could be
consciousness,
the
or
Heartless?
Man,
do they-
that life must suck.
Hey,
Let's find out.
I mean,
I
remember
agree.
in the one with Lotso when they were playing with like the kindergarten section,
Actually,
they basically
I think
were
I'll
like
head back and
pseudo
wait by the entrance.
teething
I'm
toys.
sure those
Kinda, yeah, but they
are
weren't
gonna
meant to
much
be.
too narrow
They were
for
meant
my
to be,
big
yeah.
Dinosaur tail.
Really? I'm
There's
sure
another
you
type
could.
of toy for another age
Rex is
demographic
right.
that I do not.
Besides,
No.
we need
To
a
know.
lookout at the entrance.
Oh no!
It's an
Oh no!
important
You're talking
mission.
about it. Oh
Can you
no!
do it?
They're just toy in name. They're not
Yes, sir.
actually toys.
A spork with googly eyes is a toy, alright?
But he's not a toy in name. He's an actual toy.
Well, he's a eating utensil who became a toy because a child willed it.
Exactly. She believes
Yeah,
it
so
was
Only
a
if a
toy.
child wills it. Well, no, even that's not true because they're alive inside the box.
Oh yeah.
well, because then the factory owners wills it.
Hmm.
Oh, hold on, Paul. Pass me the controller. I wanna play this. I'll be
Okay,
clear
this is
too.
neat and all, but are these things alive?
I win.
Let's
I
ask them.
guess not.
Well, if I remember correctly, there were
The robots were alive.
They were like
Yeah.
rocky talking
I was
robots.
talking about that we're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so-
true. These ones
so-
don't seem to have that.
It's odd. There they aren't.
This is like that weird situation where you're in like an anthro universe where they have to have a lesser animal so that they can justify meat eating.
Yeah.
Toy Story
hamburgers.
is
Or when they
the
have
most
pets,
problematic
Or
setting.
that, yes.
like the whole Mickey Mouse Pluto thing, or
Freaking Pluto.
Goofy and Pluto.
But is even the point of Pluto in
I
this
mean,
universe?
they have Donald's family, and then they have regular ducks, so...
This Minnie saying, "Eep, a mouse."
That
Maybe
happens?
maybe Pluto is just as sapient as
Something like that
Goofy is. He just has a thing for being
Having
treated
collars and being treated as a pet. Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, alrighty.
Alright, it's time to go Among Us.
Oh, we're venting. Alright, can we see if Woody does the weird thing with his string again? I know I saw him do it.
I'm sure he did. He just went up and punched someone.
But what else is he gonna do? Pull out his cowboy Glock he doesn't have?
You get
I mean, he has a
I
whole
don't see why not.
paper for it
It's a holster, but he doesn't use it.
because he has nothing in it.
Well, that's
I like how you
Andy's
can't
fault.
just punch.
What do you do?
That's out of the question, apparently.
That's not a really cowboy thing to do.
That is absolutely a cowboy,
Cowboy
thing to do.
What, to punch
What are you
someone?
talking about?
You don't have
a lot of gun.
Sounds like someone's never watched Gunsmoke.
Look, you have like that standoff, right? And they're all looking
I
at
mean,
each other.
Marshall
and someone
Dillon
goes,
punched a lot of
"Draw!"
guys, all right?
He pulls out his fists.
No, he pulls out a pencil.
Just draws a gun.
Yeah, and then
Wait,
he wins.
So Woody's not allowed to have a gun, but Buzz is allowed to have his pew lasers.
Well, yeah, because
lasers and
lasers
bullets are
are
kind of different,
kid-friendly.
so... at least
Even though
according-
realistically getting shot
Except
by
for when
like
you
a
fire
hyper-
missiles from a robot. That's also fine.
Yes.
High explosives are perfectly child-friendly.
Apparently,
But
yeah, you
bullets
can
are-
make missiles look, unrealistic, but you can't make bullets unrealistic. Heck, the last, great, Wild West cartoon, was the, Cowboys of Mesa, and they had their bullets all be, like, different symbols.
I didn't know that they made Wild West cartoons. I've only ever seen, like, live-action shows.
Oh yeah, the, Real Cowboys of Mesa. It was a story about cowboys who were actually cows.
Oh,
What? Cowboys that were.
Wait, are they?
Oh, I get it. They're
Oh.
real cowboys.
Oh! Got it.
Ah.
I
Is
understand.
this just Barnyard all over again?
I think
Oh, okay, so
Not
the
exactly.
Wild West,
There were no human characters.
Did you see that slide?
the Wild West COW boys of Moo Mesa.
Okay, but are
What?
they like? Are they male cows or are they?
Yes, they're
cowboys?
anthropomorphic cows that are also cowboys, which raises another question. Do they herd regular cows?
Probably, but the
just
reason
gonna
they're called the
sound like
Cowboys is because COW stands for Code of the West.
Oh.
That's how they kind of
yeah,
try to
this
get
is
away
them.
with it. Although,
We got
technically, if you want to get
Oh, I see
overly
them.
historically technical, cowboys were actually horsemen. Was the official title.
Well, yeah.
but-
I mean, they herded cattle, so they were known as cowboys. But yeah,
Yeah.
their official job title, yeah, wasn't technically cowboys.
Yes.
But honestly, it's more fun to call them cowboys. So,
Oh yeah.
Cowboy, cowhand, cowpoke, cow, everything.
yes.
See, if
Why
it was
poke?
because of the what was it,
I
the
don't get
print
that
that they
one.
wear? Because like Woody wears like pants that look like owl skin.
Well,
You,
the
you mean the
vest.
vest?
I mean, yeah, the vest.
Yeah, the leather. I guess that counts as leather. Vest.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that I've been wondering for a while. I have never seen a cow
This
with
is Babies
stereotypical
and
cow
Toddlers.
print. I've only seen like
Where
brown
do you
cows
guys
and
think we
stuff.
should start?
Really? There's
Maybe it's
been
where you're
white and
going.
black cows before.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
No, I guess that means it just doesn't exist then.
Sword.
You've been
Hey,
like,
I
Well,
haven't
no, I'm
seen
just-
a milk cow yet,
I'm just
but I
kinda
have
curious,
faith that they'll
like-
exist.
Are they just like a very specific breed?
All right.
Because I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever
Why don't
actually
we
seen
look for
one.
things that make noise?
I-
they're more
it's
like
pretty
dairy
strange.
cows, right?
That's contented for
Hmm.
you.
I guess they might be
What do you
specifically
mean for
bred
me?
for that.
Hey,
Maybe you're
where
right.
are you, Donald?
Donald's the one making the
I
noise.
think they really are good guys.
Well, you wouldn't have trusted them otherwise.
Donald,
And I
don't go
know that your
between the
trust
legs.
is a hard-earned treasure. Well,
Wow.
for all our sakes, let's hope you're right, cowboy. I'm willing to give him a chance at least for a little while longer. Especially if it means getting Andy and our friends back.
Agreed.
And if we don't, I'm gonna blast their heads off.
So this place is called Babies and Toddlers, yet there's like a lot of girls' dolls here.
Yeah,
It's also
So like,
Like-
shouldn't it have like a better name? I don't know.
what's up with like this garish color scheme? Like everything's all orange looking.
I think it's supposed to be kind of
Well,
More pink, but
well, the toy store is closed right now, so all the lights are not
yeah.
are kind of dimmed currently.
I guess it's just like the mono color scheme is kind of what's getting me.
Also, I'm getting more of a pink vibe here.
I guess it is kind of pink. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell if it's all dim.
it's lesbian colors.
It's like
Yeah.
pinkish
Yeah.
pink color.
I
Oh,
can
and now
see-
we're being
yeah, I guess
attacked
it
by
is
stuffed
all
animals.
pinkish.
We got
Is that one of the toddler toys?
I guess so. Little lion plush. Can we summon
you got-
Simba? No, I know we can't.
No, not yet.
Yet? So that's a yes.
We
Eventually.
will. We just we have to get somewhere to a certain factory
man.
first.
Oh boy.
All our favorite summons are back. We're gonna get
No,
Lion King. We're gonna get Chicken Little. It's gonna be great.
unfortunately,
I-
only Simba and
If
Stitch are the only
only.
returning ones.
I
What?
get that the developers wanted it to be more clear what you can parkour on. It's kind of weird seeing everything constantly pulsate.
next one.
Yeah.
It's better than the yellow paint, man.
Yeah, that one's an atrocity.
But it's
Yeah.
just,
Boing.
oh, it's just really weird. It's kind of distracting.
We gotta make some consultations. It's either yellow paint or this.
No, how about just nothing? You just have nothing and just trust that gamers will learn intuitively.
You could have made it so that he could like just run along anything. I don't know.
Because they're gonna do sequence breaking. You know how gamers work.
Yeah, that's true.
They stop giving players freedom because when you give players
Oh,
freedom,
right.
they like glitch the game
So
out.
check this out. You can actually do multiple fire and whatnot. It's actually kind of fun. Take that, tree trunks.
What did the tree trunks have to do to you?
I mean, she's the.
He's a
it's
very
currently possessed
annoying
by Heartless,
character.
so, you
That's
know.
her problem.
What is tree trunks?
Adventure Time.
A little pygmy
saw familiar with them.
elephant married a pig and then adopted Satan, reborn.
Are you okay,
Okay.
Paul? Do you...
I guess I'm looking this up.
Okay,
What?
I don't know why
She's
you're
a
asking
very
that
narrative
because
scares me.
She's a very annoying character.
Wow, that did not take
constantly
long to
causes
find.
problems for people.
Ah,
Oh, that character. Okay.
sounds very endearing and a fan favorite.
She's an old lady that's very delusional and gets bored of men very fast. That's a very
Oh.
recurring thing with her character.
Ooh.
That's awkward. Property damage.
Don't worry, no one exists in this universe. It's a copy. This is a copy of the universe, so we can just break everything. There's no consequences here.
Oh, these are piggy banks.
no,
they
they're just
big?
like
No.
animals that are round and fluffy.
Yeah.
They're bouncy, apparently. You can bounce off them.
Oh,
I wonder if we're gonna see Tsum Tsum in here.
but they're not
'Cause apparently
alive.
That
Well,
exists.
that one's alive. That one's moving.
Well, no, that one's possessed.
Oh.
It's more like being remotely controlled. I guess the baby toys aren't alive. To spare them.
I doubt it, but they probably just don't activate yet.
I don't know. Alright. Time for
Where's
more
this rocket
combustion.
coming?
It's just their special.
I mean, it's not
Oh,
the
you're
most
hitting them
spectacular,
with it.
but
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, haha.
Well, it doesn't look like you're hitting them. It just looks like you keep missing over and over.
Here we go.
Do you guys have like a favorite childhood toy you grew up with?
I like Bionicles.
Oh, Bionicles were like cool.
Man,
well, that's horrifying.
I wonder what
Why
the
would you put this in
implication
the
of
store that has
Bionicles
baby
is.
We're
stuff
like
in
the
it?
baby and tot section. What's going on here?
What's horrifying about?
Over there.
What, Bionicles or?
I'm sorry, we're talking about
the
that
weird,
weird toy.
It
Goth
doesn't look
dolls.
horrifying enough to me, at least.
Anyways, Bionicles, yes.
Well, I was just
Yeah,
thinking, it's like
I missed
Bionicles,
that
because they get
series.
disassembled
Is this
and then turned into different things. Like, I wonder what their identity is.
You gotta play.
Or are they just like a
right
collective?
or not?
You've never used a record player?
Reference.
You're not supposed to run
Like
on
this.
it. Oh, right,
Have
no, actually, they do
you?
run on it.
This is what they did in the second
Yeah,
movie.
they did that. Yeah, they did do that too.
What are we doing?
We're making them play instruments. Or at least I
Did
assume
that sound
so.
off to you?
I'm confused by this implication that Woody has used a record player.
Sora!
He has in the second movie, I think.
Did he?
coming from the
Yeah, he ran on it.
Remember, those movies are old.
Woody, you keep the record going.
Yeah.
Even
Can't
then,
anyone get the
record
going?
players were like long since not a popular format.
Well, I mean, they were with a bunch of collector's items.
So we're just gonna let Woody
Oh,
just
yeah,
run
I guess
here
so.
for indefinitely, I guess.
Yes,
And then we're
run!
gonna get a copyright strike.
Run, Woody,
I love his
run!
run. I love his weird ass run.
This is the one.
There's something
Okay.
stuck in his trumpet. Buzz, you gotta
Did
run
he
in
get
his speed.
tired?
Yeah,
Apparently. Grab the thing that's in there.
Something seems to be stuck in this tuba.
Yeah, so grab the thing. Pull it
I'll
out.
get it out.
Yeah, do it, Sora, because Goofy's not man enough to do it.
Oh.
And then he gets sucked into the tuba.
Almost got it. There.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awkward.
How small are VR
Corporal!
Pretty small.
Yeah,
they're like,
scaling is-
you can put them on a board.
Yeah,
You
wow.
all right, son?
Yes, sir.
That's the soldier Sarge lost contact with.
So you found Ham?
Yes. But while I was radioing in, a giant hand grabbed me, and it stuffed me in there. They must have taken Ham to another location.
Is that
We
modern
have to
Sonic?
hurry.
Yep, that's him!
Redfield.
What?
Wait,
It's modern
Corporal.
Sonic.
You're not fit for action.
What do you
But Sarge,
need?
Roger
Your
Craig
tour
Smith?
is over.
It's Roger Craig.
Oh,
Smith.
It's
It's
all
Roger
right.
Craig Smith.
Our
Okay,
trusted
but
allies will
we're
take
just
over.
saying
It's
that
just
because he said
weird
Roger.
hearing fucking Chris Redfield's voice
I will move the
for...
corporal to a safer location.
A
good
soldier.
luck, gentlemen.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes
Wait,
sense when you put it that way. Yeah, you know, I guess you got a point.
Yeah, Woody, you can
Woody,
stop now.
running now.
No, we gotta keep going.
Hey, 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 hey! What is
Or he's gonna.
going on?
He's running over there, but he can't.
Woody, mission complete.
Oh, now he can.
Why didn't you tell me a little sooner?
You thought it was funny?
Wasted.
Sorry, there's no time to rest. Ham needs us.
I think we can give Woody a few minutes of breather.
You don't have lungs, Woody. Get up.
How are you tired? You don't even have a blood. Like you don't even have a circulatory system.
He can at least have his head inflated.
Shame we couldn't really speak to these frog guys and ask them what's up.
Well, I think I know where
Nothing
Ham
here
is.
is sentient.
Oh, what's in there? What's in the box?
Obvious.
Something we shouldn't witness, which is exactly why we're going to try to open it. Weak. Oh, okay, no, this wrong. And Woody was the main
Talk about cabin
force.
fever.
He's
Thanks for the save.
right.
You okay, Ham?
Yeah, aside from being locked in, the accommodations were fine.
Have you considered trying to get out yourself?
Ah!
Oh. Okay, she's actually around.
What's wrong?
She's back.
Why does Ham feel smaller than he
How's
was
the dog
earlier?
that Big Ben me?
Ham, take cover.
Copy that. One stay in the dread and breakfast was enough for me.
Not another possessed toy.
Someone's anime figurine.
That was one of the things you could buy. It was in the box on the right.
That was the thing you called creepy?
Yeah, that was the thing that was scaring me.
that's why
It's like, why is this here?
she doesn't look like she'd be out of place in Toho, I feel like.
Well, yeah, but we're not in Toho. We're in like a child's toy shop for young children.
Oh, but Toho.
Well, we're in the
Not
baby
the-
section, but this is
We're
like
the
a
baby
whole
section.
different.
I give them this. It is definitely one of a more creative bosses.
In terms of design or in terms of
Design.
the actual thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want a
at least
creepy
acknowledge
toy,
the
this would be the
different
type of toy you would have as a creepy toy.
I am
And it does
freaked out.
acknowledge
Yes.
that
You are
different
also
types of
almost
toys.
dead.
They're not all just cartoon
Be
toys.
careful. Haha.
Uh-huh.
Haha.
We're laughing, but Sora's sad in the inside. Just look at him.
How much do you control that anyway? It looks like it
I
kind of
wanna-
just
I wanna
flies
heal.
around and does its own thing.
Okay, you healed, okay.
You got healed right before you guys ate a lot of dirt right there.
There's no dirt here. Yeah, use water. Make her.
Yeah.
I'm not imagine that.
Have her paint wash off or something.
I don't know if
Maybe
you-
her face will just wash
Okay.
away.
That's concerning.
I'm assuming it's like drawn on, right? Or you think it's modeled?
Oh, it's definitely modeled. It's one of those toys.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
but the eyes have to be
Oh.
painted. Maybe we can blind her and just
One of those
knock the eyes away.
toys.
No. Not that way.
Alright, magic wand is
Okay,
ready.
fine. Then we burn it with fire. It can't be fireproof. Now introducing
Hello again.
little girl dog.
Okay.
Oh, now fireproof. We've heard your complaints. We've made them fireproof now.
No, you can shut up.
Trust me, we got all your mail.
Do you still a toilet?
We love your product, but we wish it was fireproof.
Yeah, well.
Okay, this is starting to get a little disturbing because it's just trying to run away now. And you're like,
Attacking
no,
us.
you must die.
Chance.
Watch her out the window. Watch her out the window.
It's weird how that's doing less damage than you just hitting it.
Well, he's missing most of his shots.
No, but even when he hits, it doesn't do that much damage. Kind of just chipping away at it.
Yeah, it's
Now watch when he like hits it with the keyblade. Like, see, like he takes away way more from the.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Well, it's basically dead, Jesus. You didn't have to do that to her.
Secret rocket attack.
She clearly did not want to fight anymore. She kept running away.
Well, the game didn't let surrender be an option.
Wait.
I'm sorry, madam.
What if we end up just like her? Forgetting ourselves and
In a jar?
attacking each other.
She's too
No
big
way,
for a
Buzz.
jar.
That won't
Shut up.
happen.
You're a really big jar.
You guys are too strong. You can't be sure. What if I get taken over, then attack you?
Buzz, you're
And we'll-
overthinking it.
Yeah. The Heartless
How about you
The
don't do a
darkness
predestined
can only
paradox,
creep
Buzz?
in when our hearts
Just saying.
falter. Trust
Yeah,
me,
well, we can
you'll
take
be
you all in a
fine.
fight.
Don't
No
lose
problem,
heart.
Buzz.
Well, that's
It's four
good,
of us against you. We'll beat you, no
because
problem.
I know you, Buzz.
We'll just put a bucket over you.
You'll never lose heart when it comes to your friends.
Come Toy Story
True
3,
enough,
he
cowboy.
literally forgets his friends and becomes Spanish.
Sorry to have worried you all.
That's
No
it's
problem.
usually how it happens.
Now,
One
Let's go
lesson on
find out.
Duolingo in Spanish, and just all your friends are gone.
Can I meet the doll as an actual character now, please? Get some more.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they're not acknowledging it. It's just-
Yeah,
I
most
think
of the
I know who
dolls
that
or
might
toys
lead us
just don't
to.
seem to be animated.
come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking back in the second Toy Story movie, all the toys there were, you know, they all had personalities.
Because then they had to make actual in-universe
I
characters.
mean, this is also a setting where Buzz has lasers.
Yeah, it's true. It's probably
Maybe
the
it's
No problem. Be safe,
it's
Ham.
probably a result of this like weird world that they're in right now.
Hey, thanks,
the
buddy.
real question is what
Coward.
sets them apart.
I guess they
Now,
got separated
let's
because
follow
they're
that
the main
UFO.
characters.
Oh, I see.
And Rex and Ham are here too.
The meta answer.
What?
Well, I mean, like,
What are we getting at?
we got the helium.
The helium.
Paul's getting high.
Moogle, moogle, moogle. Kupo,
Woogle, woogle, woogle.
complete this purchase?
Yes, please.
You have like 17 of them. Why did you need 10 more?
I guess you don't really got anything else to spend money on.
Keyblade Forge. Photo mission.
Cool.
Is that the Steam one?
Yeah, it's the same one.
That's what I figured. Feels weird that there's like console specific keyblades in this.
Yeah.
There's just
Yeah, the
one.
best of them
The
that
only
I've
one that
had
looks
has
good is the
been the
default
Epic Games one, where it's black and
Oh God.
starry. It looked awesome.
They have come for us.
It's a plan.
The
Hey!
mythic portal awaits.
This grass feels funny. It feels like pants.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Wait! Stop!
Don't worry, it's not gonna. Wow, it actually
So the
worked.
weird thing is that
Of course,
this
it always
is,
works on them.
I think a heart. Yeah, it's a heartless. The weird thing is that it's a heartless that just happens to have a claw machine aesthetic.
Keep going, Sora!
And they specifically went for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they worship the claw.
I mean, they like.
They're easy
they-
pickings.
I don't know.
I still call BS
I
on
always
those
thought
claws
that
being able
like
to pick
the
up anything.
emblem heartless were more random. They like specifically to the world, but
Slash.
Like, I am certain that those claws are designed not to be able to pick up anything, yet it
Oh,
can
yeah.
jump up.
Yeah,
Oh,
until it's like received enough money.
I always hated
Yeah.
how it's not even a matter of, like, how precise you are. Like, it doesn't have the strength to pick up the fucking thing.
Yeah, it picks it up and it slides right through its fingers.
Like, why do they even make them that way? Like,
So they
You
save
didn't
money.
pay for it.
I mean, cause yeah, I was gonna say if it was that they actually function like how they look like they function, then they would run out of
They
money
go
on
broke.
toys. Yeah,
I
they go
don't-
broke.
I don't feel like people would be able to do it consistently enough for it to really matter. I don't know.
Well, they must have. I mean, I guess people were doing it good enough that they had to make it so useless.
I would love to
By
see
this
an
point,
honest
no one
claw
even
machine.
uses it anymore because everybody knows it's a scam. So it's like,
So it defeated the purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, an
That is a
awkward
fair
supply
point.
and demand situation.
I mean, is this what happened with like Mortal Kombat and like arcade games? Like,
What?
like people stopped playing certain arcade series because they were too hard. And then
Oh
like
yeah,
Well, if you can just
like the quarter
if you
eaters.
If you
classic
quarter
final fight.
crunch or just get good.
On those mechs.
Although sometimes the game cheats anyway, so like
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like, I
beat 'em ups
saw
are really bad about that.
yeah. I saw a video about how the CPU in I think Street Fighter 2 cheats.
Oh, it's actually kind of
Oh,
neat.
yeah,
He actually
why?
changes in this form.
Like they don't have to charge like
Yeah,
CPU Guile doesn't have to charge a lot of his moves, so you can just do like a freaking walking flash kick.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
From standing.
And like Zangief can reach you farther than he's supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah, it's total bullshit.
Shao Kahn saying you
Whoops.
suck
Rage
while he
form.
has like a cross screen charges.
Oh.
So I'm heartless again.
Yeah.
It's heartless
I wonder
form.
where
Oh, I
You
can.
can teleport now.
I didn't know that.
wonder
The
where
dash
Roxas
form
is.
actually disappears.
Rage.
I just like to imagine Roxas just appears somewhere, just like, holy shit, I'm alive again. And then,
Why am I like a
30
small toy?
seconds later, he just goes
Oh,
away.
Ooh.
Like he's
Feels bad, man.
he's alive again, but he's in Angie's room and he's the size of a toy.
Oh,
Has
well,
no
I
idea
guess-
what's going on.
Yeah, I guess Roxas is gone now.
Rip.
Rip Roxas.
This is reminding me of Kid Icarus Uprising, where when Pit gets transformed into a ring, Dark Pit just goes unconscious.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
Wait, where's the?
That's why Pit's never allowed to become a ring again.
So many terrifying implications this episode.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you get turned into a toy.
It just gets spookier and spookier.
That's when Toys to Life becomes a reality.
Got it. Finally.
Nice
How did I
shot.
get thunder
I wonder
from?
if Sid had to go to therapy
Never mind.
after what happened to him.
Oh, probably.
You have to
Definitely.
give you thunder, it makes sense. Crash already!
We are back.
That was not violent enough.
Our ship is no more. Nirvana
Our
will
ship
not
is
be
no more.
reached.
What
Oh,
relationship?
Sorry, I trashed your rug.
All right.
Evangelism.
Fear not.
Wait, were
We
they
still
trying
have
to,
a
never
new
mind.
home. The
We will
Chamber
never
of
achieve
Andy.
heaven now.
There
We're
right.
forever
trying
bound
to,
to
this
this
This isn't
mortal
where we
plane.
belong.
were they trying
We've
to,
been in this toy
never
store
mind.
long enough.
We rejected the rapture, boys. It's all over.
It's time for us to go home to Andy's room.
But Xehanort told us that room isn't even his real room.
Can you prove that any of that nonsense is true?
Your lasers are real,
And
Buzz.
even
like,
if that Andy's room is fake, it doesn't mean he's not somewhere in this world with us. I'm going home to wait for him. No more debate.
Buzz.
You with me, Woody?
I mean, do you
No.
really have any
You're right, Buzz.
else air to go?
Now that we're all accounted for, we should meet up at the entrance and go home.
Okay. We could have used friends like you for the final showdown.
But Organization 13's our problem to solve.
So, like, in the final showdown, when everyone is appearing as normal
I'm
humans,
not
would,
so
like,
sure
Buzz and
about
Woody just
that.
appear, like, as toys and just lay on the ground?
Yeah, when you have to explain everything to them.
Guys,
I wonder how
Can we
powerful a
see you
normal
off?
human would be in this setting.
That would be great.
Well, considering how powerful just
You
lit
got
Like
a
if
friend
just
in
some
me.
janitor showed up, right? Like
You
right
got a
now,
friend in
he could
me.
just destroy everybody.
Yes.
Okay, but like laser.
I mean, I'm assuming they probably just sting.
Oh.
Maybe they wouldn't, like, be lethal to him.
They'd be like, ow, that
Do you
hurt.
really think that Buzz would set his laser to stun?
I don't think his laser set on kill would do anything on a human.
Yeah. Even
It's
if
a
it
real
was.
laser now.
But it's tiny.
But it's real. Bullets are tiny.
Well, yeah, a BB is basically just a really, really, really small bullet, and that ain't gonna kill anybody.
Yeah, but a regular bullet's still small.
but okay. A bullet
What if
is
you
not
have
the
a
size
BO or G?
of Buzz's arm.
outside.
shoots out
Okay,
lasers.
also
That's
keep
true.
in mind,
Yes,
a
sir.
laser pointer is still a laser. A laser that can
Roll
shoot a
call.
freaking
All
hole
toys
through
fall in.
a piece of metal is still a laser. It's just a matter of the size and
Sarge,
intensity.
Army
It still
Man
would just be a
times
laser
4.
pointer.
Ham.
Where
I
is
can-
It would
Rex?
still hurt something his size, but like a person, it'd probably be like
Where's
mildly
Rex?
inconvenient at best.
Yeah, he took off. Said he wanted to prove to you you could trust Sora. He's up there by the video games.
He went all
Is
the
he
way
playing
back
Kingdom
up there.
Hearts?
Here
3.
we go again.
Huh?
He's playing
This
Kingdom
is
Hearts
about
3,
us?
obviously.
He's not safe. The Heartless are out there.
You're right. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
In that order.
In that
Any
order.
chance you could help us one last time?
Sure.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
And then
You gotta
there's a
stop
time after
splitting up
that,
like
and a
this.
Time after that.
Hal
and a
said
time
Rex
after
was
that.
in the video game section.
I wonder what they're gonna have in the video game section.
Well, I mean, they already made up
Gigas.
fake toys. Might as well
Kingdom
see what their
Hearts.
ideas for video games are.
I mean, we obviously got the
Bunch of
Rex
unfinished
one.
ideas that will never be
It's just
approved.
gonna be Kingdom Hearts and that Final Fantasy-like game that never actually got made.
Probably, but I want to see like other things. Like, look at that ninja game.
Well, because I mean, like, remember Rex was watching that.
Oh yeah, no, it's right there. Vernon Rex.
entire
Yeah.
commercial.
But what's that one?
Yes.
Wall
Street
Street
Ninja.
Ninja.
I believe
Ninja
that they
2.
put an actual ad in this game.
They call him Wall Street Ninja.
Oh yeah,
The
he's
Ninja of
on
Wall
Wall
Street?
Street. He's
Space
doing
Cats.
stocks.
Oh, hey, it's Bix the Time
Space
Sweeper.
Cats. Oh, it kind of it does look like that, doesn't it?
What?
I was thinking more like Star Fox, but yeah, that does look like. What is it?
Yeah, Star Fox kind of.
More of a Bix, minus the goggles, of course, but
Oh, Folding Zone. All right,
okay.
Rex, what are you doing?
Hooray!
That's a great high score.
Rex, you had a bunch of those. Why is it specifically?
Oh, hey,
that
look,
one?
there's $69.99.
I found it! See, Sora?
There
Whoa,
it is.
It's
I
you.
never looked this good. The clothes kind of match.
Looks more like Riku, though.
Right, he thinks that's him.
Good
That was
old
the
Square
plot.
Enix.
Of course, it's
It's a damn shame that game never got made.
So do like figurines
What
or
do you know?
statues? Are they like
They
conscious
are
like
video
toys?
game figures.
Well, that's what I was saying before,
See?
right? Like,
Yeah.
what if
I
you have,
told you,
like,
Buzz.
say, a serial killer
They're
like
toys,
Jason Voorhees
just like the
figure?
rest
Yeah.
of us.
Would he act
Well,
like himself,
I
or
suppose.
would he be?
Donald, I thought your magic decided how I look. Explain.
Say, Riku would make a great action figure.
Even they know it looks more like Riku.
No, it's me. I've got the black clothes and
Oh, so they actually is
All right,
Riku,
everyone. Now that we're back together,
Got the anime art style.
it's
You
time
got
to
that.
return to Andy's room.
Okay,
these
Wall Street
games?
Ninja
Play
Play Plus.
Can't I at least check the strategy guides?
That's like a
I wanna
magazine.
know how
Yeah,
to
that's
beat
what I figured.
Bahamut.
Of course, a fake Final
Beat
Fantasy game would
Bahamut.
have Bahamut in it.
Right now, we need to go home.
I like how they
The weird
chose
thing
an
is, I don't
actual
think
demon
there isn't a
name.
Bahamut Heartless at all.
Well, it
I mean, they
isn't.
have a
Well, it's
Behemoth
also Final
Heartless.
Fantasy.
Oh no.
It's also
Uh,
Final
I know,
Fantasy,
but it's
yeah.
just funny hearing him say Bahamut.
Xehanort.
I have to stop Lucifer and his
more to
demons,
observe.
Sora.
I can't let you
Bro,
leave.
so
What does he
Andy's
don't
playing, like,
understand?
random
It's
Sim
us that you
games right
really
now.
want. Leave the others out of this.
You would say that, champion of light.
Why is he small?
Very well.
Uh-oh.
Let's skip to the final stage.
Why isn't he not like life size?
Wait, so that's how they do it?
Uh-oh.
They just disappear and...
What's the matter?
Oh, they're like puppets.
That's all it took.
Oh no!
How many of them are
That's
there?
not real.
Fooling around.
Does he have more?
Point it.
Okay,
Point the
okay.
laser. Quit
Buzz
fooling.
has been taken over?
Again?
What did you do to him?
Bro,
Goofy
he
just jump.
Star
Wait,
Wars.
hold up. Did Goofy
No,
just
I thought I made
intercept
it
a laser?
clear.
Yeah, he's that fast.
I wonder what his speed scaling would be then. Like, how fast would you say that Goofy is if he's a laser timer?
And those hearts come from.
And I'm assuming that Buzz's lasers are operating
So
at
what
like
happens
speed.
when those bonds are stretched to their
I
limit?
hate that assumption.
When they are worlds
Oh yes.
apart,
Yeah, I guess
cloth
Goofy
and
has
plastic hold
Ultra
onto their
Instinct, in which he can
hearts.
just sense danger and
All I
guard from it.
needed was a wedge to widen the
Could
divide.
Goofy know
Someone
diff
like you to fill
Goku?
them with distrust and doubt. And
Well, I
that
guess
would
it's
be
more like,
created can be filled with a vast darkness.
Master
Toon
Roshi's
Force?
version.
Witness it for yourself.
To be fair, I was about to say, Toon Force can like
Unleashed.
mop Goku, so like.
That is true.
Do something!
He's just really after Woody. That's it.
I wouldn't call that a
He's-
light speed.
Dare I say laser focused on Woody.
Not this time.
It's a good thing he keeps aiming at that really small shield.
Oh. In the game?
Bro got hit.
There we go.
Bro got Mario Sunshine.
Who got Mario 64 into the painting?
Where am I?
What?
Haven't
He's
you
still
heard?
a toy in this world?
In this world, you come from a video game.
Yeah, you think you'd look
So
more
now you can
human.
watch my experiment from inside
You
that
got
screen.
put into the video game that doesn't exist?
That is,
Yes.
if you
And
manage
he's still
to
a toy,
find a moment's
and not like
rest.
himself in the game.
They had video
That he
games
thinks
back
he
when
is.
you were a kid, Xehanort?
There's got to be a way out.
He had chess or
Buzz,
whatever that he was playing.
Woody, hang on.
I know, but
How old,
Ready?
like, how old is Xehanort anyway?
Shinji gave the
I
name
like 80s plus at this point.
He's a time traveler though, so like he can play video games. He's a gamer.
What year does this take place in, for that matter?
Yes.
Multiple time periods, I
That's
guess.
correct.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't, like, actually thinking about it. Does he even-
Oh, you have to find Ridley. Beat Ridley and you beat the game.
What?
Get all the Metroids.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't have the ice beam.
Oh, we're doomed.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Heat blast. Zap trap.
There we go. Next.
So this was your great vision for the game you wanted to make? Cool, I guess.
I have no idea.
I was it. It was a. I want Metroid Prime. We had Metroid Prime at home.
I think I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10.
Star Fox at home. Gummy ship.
Gummy ship.
You know, honestly, if they didn't say you were inside that game, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Yeah.
Considering that the toys are being reused as the enemies, yeah.
Yeah.
The toys are based off the game itself.
Yeah.
But they still look
but
like
no.
toys.
They
Yeah.
still look like toys. He still looks like toys.
And so does Sora. He's
Kind of a missed opportunity. They could have done what they did with the Pirates of the Caribbean thing and just changed the, you know, make
The
it
art style?
somewhat.
I mean, they changed
Yeah.
the design to the ones within the game trailer.
Yeah, like why is Sora
Yeah,
still
like-
a toy in this?
I mean, hell, like they could have just made everything like Final Fantasy,
Keep 'em coming.
like you know, like Sora already looks like.
Or you make it like really retro and kind of just
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, just make them have a low poly count.
make it so obnoxiously video game. Give it like a CRT filter. I want him to look like Crash Bandicoot or something.
I'm just saying, like Sora's default design is already like it already fits into that setting anyway. So like they
I
could
mean,
have.
it's not like
the golden one's worth
like
extra
Kingdom
points.
Hearts 3 is a video game or anything.
Golden one, it's worth extra points.
Sweet Dash Bro.
Watch out for his charge move.
Oh.
Now, Paula, if you're one of these old-timey games, you could try the Konami code. See if it gets you extra lives.
Jesus. Doubtful.
What was it like up, down, down?
Left, right, BA, start.
It worked! It worked! Yes, you did.
You just said, and the enemy just exploded.
That was the cheat code. I didn't know. Wait.
Wait, why are we? Oh, we got Ralph.
Like, yeah, we're in a video game. Of course.
Nice.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Are we gonna meet him? Are we gonna say hello?
I can't wait to not.
Wreck-It
go
Ralph,
to
are you
Ralph
in the
forever.
Toy Story universe?
No, he's in the video game universe. That is in the Toy Story universe.
Ah.
Yes.
Sora! You all right, Sora?
Yeah, I'm just fine. And you? Oh, wait. Where's Buzz?
He disappeared
He's
into a
dead.
dark corridor.
Oh God.
Sora, how do we get him back?
I'm just thinking Xehanort needs to find new members of his organization.
Open those.
I'm gonna get Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
Sir, did I hear
And then
you
he
say
appears as
dark
hyper
corridor?
realistic in other appearances.
That's right, Sora.
Yeah, but he's also like canonically like
Any
a toy
ideas?
sized, and he has like the
Well, it
cloak.
might
He's gonna be
a
toy
long shot,
sized.
But we
That-
sighted
No.
a shadowy portal in the Kid Corral. We can infiltrate from a window inside babies and toddlers.
I feel sorry for the army
I'll
men.
head there and get
Like
it open.
they have to
Sarge,
waddle on
you're
their
a lifesaver.
stands.
You guys in?
They make it work.
Yeah.
I'm more sad about the guys who have like their guns glued to their hands.
Batteries
They
included.
can't really do
They
much.
can't drop them or do anything.
Yeah, they don't shoot
Don't
either,
worry.
so
We're gonna get our
only like
friend
the
back.
bayonet kind of works.
But it's gonna bend if they
Alright.
stab anything.
Good point, it'll break. It's like a bee. You can only sting one person once and then you die.
Come on, fellows.
Okay, so we got
Patapay party?
Oh, this is like a rhythm game.
Wall
Next,
Street
probably.
Ninja.
Wait, does it have like a? I was hoping it had like a name for like the console that it's on, and, like the
Oh, yeah.
console app, but no, I don't know what that is.
Also, they're putting some prices here.
Are there prices?
Yeah. Some of the games
They're
are
the
$69.
price,
Yeah, like the Space Cats is $69.99. You can get
I think it's 98. 69.98.
I guess it's
Oh,
whatever
I'm
this
sorry.
is supposed to
One cent
represent.
away.
Yeah, I know. I hate
Not-
the 99.
I don't see anything that's 80 or 90 yet.
Play Plus.
255.99.
Zing.
Man, they were optimistic with their prices in this game.
I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna get Blood Fight for
Fight.
$5.99.
Deep Dark
Deep
Castle.
Dark Castle.
Oh, Colin, I want you to go on your Deep Dark
Abnormal.
Castle rant, alright? Tell me how Deep Dark Castle 2 is bad.
Deep Dark Castle 2.
What do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
It wasn't as as the
Like, Deep
last
Dark
game.
Castle was the best one, right? And then it
Oh,
kind of
yes,
got worse
Deep-
from there.
Yeah, Deep Dark Castle, my favorite video game franchise.
The sequel was Deeper
Dark
Darker Castle. Or...
Heard of Zombies.
But it wasn't deeper
and,
or darker.
some
That
racing
damn
game.
sequel introduced consumable healing items and limited respawns for enemies and shit.
Fun Farmer.
Yes.
Fucking trash
I
game.
think I saw that in a Nintendo Direct once.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Dust Bloods.
Heard of Zombies?
Yeah, what is that? I've only ever heard people like mention it in passing.
The fact that there was a Nintendo Direct that had a bunch of farm sim games?
Is it actually like Bloodborne or
Literally Bloodborne 2
I know we're
except
talking about that.
by Nintendo.
It's version exclusive. Well, no, it's from software. It's from
Yeah,
soft
it
still.
is from software, but it's basically Bloodborne 2 except Nintendo owns it.
Yeah, it's
For some reason.
exclusive to Switch 2.
It,
Look at that.
So if you're a
does the
you know,
gameplay
from
look
soft,
like it?
it's
Yeah.
literally.
Or is it just art style?
It's like
There you go,
okay. If you
kid.
know anything about Liza P, it's kind of like a
Small
Liza
window.
P
Oh, okay.
Bloodborne hybrid.
wasn't it like PvP? I
And
think.
PvPvE. So you do PvP and like fighting dudes, and you can turn to a dinosaur because you know.
Nintendo, that's why.
Okay, so it's not quite the same because there's a bunch of extra shit thrown
You
in.
with a jetpack.
Yes. Yeah, you
And,
can turn into a Tin Man with a jetpack. You can also eat people like a vampire. And
Yeah, but a vampire is a shotgun or like a blunderbuss or
Oh,
something.
Yes. And no, and an Uzi. They were like oozing it up.
Somewhere that allows me.
Oh, there was that like one lady who looked at the moon and had the moon had like a weird face on it.
Yeah.
The moon always has a weird face on it, though. Yeah.
You got like a little Majora's Mask going on here.
So that's part for the course. From Software just has everything being cryptic.
Only now for the Switch 2.
I just wish they would make a Dark Souls 1-2 already.
Dark Souls 1,
No,
2?
more property damage.
Yeah. I wish they would make another Dark Souls 1. And not Dark Souls 3 for the 80th fucking time.
Hold on. They had Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 Call the First, and then Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
And then there's Demon Souls, which is before all this.
Yeah, I admittedly haven't played Demon Souls because I don't own a PS3, so. Or a PS.
If you have a PS5,
I don't have one either.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to go to the fence?
I'm trying to figure out.
I had a
where we're
PS4,
going.
so I could play
The hand
Bloodborne.
sent
but I
it through
don't
a
have
window. Not sure if this is white,
well,
right?
No, we went through
I
a
have
window to
absolutely
get
no
into
idea where
the
I'm going,
kitty.
so-
Well, yeah, we got to the babies and toddlers.
I just
We're
want
trying to get
more.
to the kid corral.
I just want more
Yeah.
of Dark Souls 1 and not just being a fucking roll fest.
Like actually like requires strategy versus just like press I frames to roll like Elden Ring.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanted
like
to
Dark
roll
Souls
around.
1 wasn't like particularly skill based necessarily either, but it wasn't just mash roll button over and over and over. It's and I've had people be like, "Oh, it's more than just that. You clearly like." No, I've beaten the game countless times on tons of different builds and challenge runs. Dark Souls 3 is still just time the B button. That's it.
If you play Elden Ring, it's also jump. Jump
I
over
really
the-
didn't like Elden Ring. I felt like Elden Ring was trying way too hard to be difficult to the point where I didn't
Yes.
have any fun with it.
If you played the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, that's literally that. It was just hard just to be hard.
Yeah, I didn't bother. I didn't like Elden Ring enough, honestly. I didn't even bother. That was the only fucking Souls game that I just did not bother following up with any of the DLC or anything. Other than Demon Souls, I guess. But, you know, like I said... it
Well,
was-
okay. If you like Dark Souls 1, if you ever get your hands on a PS3 or PS5, you like Demon Souls, because it's not a roll fest, it's more so using environmental, like, trickery in order to win. It's the most similar to Dark Souls 1.
Doesn't it also not have Poise yet? Which...
It has, what's it called? Hyper armor on some weapons. So, like...
So it's like what 3 tried to do?
Yeah. It play like the combat in terms of like,
that
armor is
window.
like 3, yeah.
My
Here's
biggest
that.
gripe
This is
with
where they
them
wanted
not
us to go.
bringing back
We're not clear on that.
Dark Souls 1 Poise was mostly just getting staggered by every stray hit. It just got so annoying. Like, any little thing just caused you to get staggered. And then how do you get out of it? You mash the B button.
Yes. I feel like they only did that because people were complaining in PvP about poise backstabs.
Yeah, you should never balance your entire game's framework around PvP complaining. That is the worst, because it's still gonna be a problem, it's just gonna be a different problem. What did Dark Souls 3 devolve into? Mashing the R1 button.
Mashing R1 in someone's face
with a long sword.
Or a long
it
sword,
cost,
yeah.
Because the longsword cost no stamina, and it did plenty of damage, and every build could use it, and you could fucking kill someone in like 5 hits using any build with a freaking longsword. That's all that it was.
Oh, and I will say, and the, what was it? R1 comboed into each other to a roll catch on R2. And that literally just two-thirds of your health.
Oh, man. Oh, that reminds me, my favorite build I did was I used Iron Flesh with Sacred Flame.
Oh,
so I
boy.
just poised through shit and command grab people. It was so funny.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, man.
Anyway, Kingdom Hearts 3.
We're getting kind of bodied here right now. What's going on?
Are we?
I don't know. It seems like these giant robots are,
I mean, they... Oh, there we go. There's the hell.
doing a number on us here.
So, like, imagine if, like, a kid, like, you know how, like, a Sid, like, made the toys mad by ripping them apart. I just Sid owned these toys by ripping them apart, and they turned on him.
Oh, God.
They'll probably tear him apart.
Wait, okay, so that was also part of what I was trying to bring up earlier with Bionicles. What is it like to be a Bionicle? Because your entire existence is being ripped apart and then combined with shit.
Well, they probably don't mind that much. Like, it's like a Mr. Potato Head thing.
But at least Mr. Potato Head has like a main body and there's some sort of like design to it. Whereas like Bionicles are just like the sum of like millions of parts. essentially.
Imagine like the sentient bit is probably the head.
Like you could stick 2 heads onto the same thing and just make like just some awful amalgamation with 1 leg and 3 arms and 2 heads, and does it just have to live like that?
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, that's
What
how
about the head that's
toys
thrown
live.
in a?
He
What about
can
the head
fully
that's
reshape
thrown in a drawer?
Well, I mean, they
Got
could
like a
probably like
bunch of
take
them.
themselves apart too. Like, you know, again, like Mr. Potato Head. They just like, if they don't
guess.
like, if they don't like their body, they could just like, you know, rip their arm off and put themselves together again.
So like, well,
Everybody
that's if they have the luxury to do that. But like, if you're a toy that you don't have the luxury to like be taken apart easily, like Woody, like, you know, he lost the functionality of his entire arm because it got ripped off.
Yeah, you're kind of at the mercy of anyone who's going to repair you, if they repair you at all.
If they repair you.
The entrance
Couldn't
was blocked by
Mr. Potato
blocks.
Head's
Can
parts
you
still
use the
move even if it
giggles to
wasn't
move
on
them?
his body?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
good,
I'll
yeah.
try.
Really?
You
can't just
time for
move
this
these
annoying side thing.
Why is this even a section? Oh,
It's like
use the
Minecraft.
is the way. Oh, maybe we could use the. Why? Why this? Why are you magnetoing them around? Like, why did?
And then they're gone.
Wait, no, there's
What
more.
was even the point that? Why? Okay, why did it have like a window pop up like it was gonna be its own mini game?
How
And
are
all
we
you did
gonna
was just
reach
hold down a
that?
button and call it a fucking day.
Wait, we used the
there are some
blocks.
more blocks here.
We used the blocks
Then what a
together.
magneto
Why?
mech toy be? That's my question now.
Except these blocks are plastic, and Meg's... I thought couldn't use plastic. At this point, they've made him so OP, I'd have no idea.
I am
Also, can you fight
Plasnito.
using that power, or is it just for moving blocks? Gray blocks.
Great
But they're not even the
blocks.
same color as the other ones. They're just
Gray?
gray.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Shit.
The best part about Kingdom Hearts 3 are the gray blocks in Toy Box. Most fun a child can have.
While playing a game.
Thank you, Inspector Gadget. Why does that video exist?
Don't know. Or, right.
I don't know. He got a free iPad out of it.
Oh, look, a free iPad. I'm assuming it has something to do with the Deke DVDs and how they worked. I'm not sure if you remember the old Deke DVDs.
So
I don't
how much
remember that.
control of this do we actually have? No.
So
we
they
don't.
would have like the character from the show guide you through the DVD and be really kind of like
More of them.
not condescending per se, but it's like, you know, stating the obvious.
Like
Middle-
Dora.
Yeah, in a
Say
doorway, like
how awesome and intelligent you were for doing a basic thing.
kind of like for example, let's like the Mario show, for example, like, hey paisanos, in order to play this DVD, you're gonna have to hit the play button.
Huh.
Good
What about
job.
over there?
It's the triangle-shaped one.
You can use the settings to adjust the settings of the DVD.
There's some over there.
Yahoo! And they had one for Inspector Gadget.
I mean, he could
Whatever
be a
happened
Mr.
to
Gadget.
Inspector Gadget?
He inspected too hard.
Yeah, he had to be repossessed and disassembled.
Here we go.
No! Just blast them with your Mega Laser.
They're a little tiny.
Thank you.
Yeah, just blow them up.
Don't blow up Woody!
What little darts are gonna do to you? I mean, we might as well blow up Woody. He's kind of a liability. Because he could get possessed by these puppet Heartless too.
No, he has too much heart. Well, it's obviously hit.
They're obviously not possessing him because all they can do is punch. And he has that one move that he hasn't done once since I saw it.
Or maybe he has, but we just never saw it.
Maybe he only does it against like air opponents. He can't punch them, so
And now the blocks can be moved. We just need to commit mass murder.
Oh. You put it like that.
Don't worry, they're heartless.
This is true.
Don't worry, they're heartless, justifying atrocities in basketball.
But they have no hearts. In fact, we're actually saving them, if anything. We just have to find their nobodies.
Yes.
Which would sound even worse. Oh, don't worry, they're nobodies.
Yeah, we gotta defeat the heartless, we gotta defeat the nobodies. It's easy as that. If you see a nobody,
have no ideas that that's like a type of monster. Like it's not like you're beating up depressed people. Like, are you okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't worry, nobody loves them.
Absolutely okay. Barnyard battle? What did we just get?
Their names won't be remembered in history.
we got the little David Watch mini games.
Oh. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, I don't remember Toys R Us having one of these. McDonald's, on the other hand.
Did you guys ever go to the Toys R Us in New York? Because this is what kind of reminds me of. Because that was like a Toy Story.
But that was a
Toy
like.
Story.
No, it wasn't the
Toy
one
Story.
in it wasn't even a Toys R Us. It was just a department
You're thinking of the Toy
back
Store in Big, right? With the piano keys.
Oh, is that Rebecca?
I forget what toy store that is, though.
Is that another Mecca?
That's right. These nets can't contain us. We're too small.
That's a Mecca, maybe?
Yeah, I've never seen the green one.
No, it's
Was it
just
different
something that
brand?
we have to be shooting eventually.
Oh.
Ah, so it's just an enemy that's dormant.
Having fun in the play pit.
No, I'm not.
Palace?
I want to get out.
Running
place.
around at the speed of sound.
I don't even know why they're having me go down, since I'm going to be going
Well, I
back
mean, there's a
up anyway.
Mecca right there, so I feel like they need you to.
I think you
can't use.
Go up the pole. Go up the pole. Yeah, the pole there.
He's not a stripper.
There you go. The context sensitive
climb poles. See, he's a fireman.
Oh, I guess we're just stuck here now.
He's not Sonic. He can't use the tornado to go up the pole.
Wait, you got three of you, right? You know, Sora's obviously the speed type.
Yeah,
Is
he
that
is
a rock climbing wall? What is that?
We're in like a weird play area.
It's a rock climbing wall.
I like how they're all equidistant from each other.
Here we go again.
It's for children. They're not skilled enough to do normal rock climbing. Oh no, he's blowing you away!
With air blasting
Literally!
Does that even do anything?
It did literally blow him away.
But it can't damage them.
No, but it
he's got side guns, but
It's just the mild inconvenience spot.
pretty much.
I was built for play, not for pain.
And we have to go take out all the ones down here now.
So happy they made you walk all the way up here, and now we have to climb all the. Oh, it's you
Now
again.
isn't this?
In
yeah, so
here.
that you're not really controlling, and it points the camera at you for some.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Those summons
our
are just
Mecca?
kind of weird.
Where's our Mecca? Okay, I didn't know this was. No, there we go.
Go right back
Okay, you say
down
it's for
here.
play, but like these kids could easily just drop like multiple floors.
Well, it's not really padded though.
I mean, well, that's their problem.
That's a skill issue.
What I'm more worried about is a kid getting lost. That happened to me once.
Yeah.
Sorry, that happened.
That happens.
I went to one of these. It wasn't Chuck E. Cheese, but it was one of these like play areas that were kind of popular in the early 2000s, I guess. And they had these something like this, and I couldn't get my way out. I got lost.
Awkward.
How are you found?
I eventually found my way out, so I guess I wasn't actually lost, but
I mean, you
Why
can
is
still
the
say you're lost.
I mean, you're
Found
still
your way.
lost. Saying you were lost once doesn't mean that you're forever lost and have never found your way out.
No one ever found me, but I eventually found the slide, and that took me home.
Found himself.
He found himself.
There was a lot of self-discovery in that playpen. You know, you go for
Alright.
I don't know, 20 minutes without eating.
So what did we
You don't
take?
know. This could be it.
Realize that. Oh my god.
Okay.
A cactus?
Cactur.
No, a cactar.
Is it gonna attack you?
Yep, and it's
No.
our way up
Are we
to
gonna
the
fight a
dark
cactar?
corridor.
Oh.
No.
No, why did we fight it?
That would have been awesome, fighting a giant cactar.
But he'd be too fast for us.
That's a nice little Final Fantasy reference. I was under the impression that this game just didn't have any references, period.
I miss Cloud and Sephiroth.
Oh, I
Yeah,
missed
it's kind of
Kef.
lame how they, aside from that fake video game, they kind of didn't have any real Final Fantasy
Running around,
referencing
Dang it.
in this.
running around at the speed of sound.
See, now that we have modern Sonic in this game, I'm not even mad that you're singing that.
In this game? What?
Well, we
Yeah,
had
he
a
was,
voice
uh,
actor.
What's the
He was the voice actor.
gameplay?
We
Oh,
had Sonic
right, Roger
Boom's
said.
voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Roger.
gonna be modern Sonic too.
Yeah, he is.
He's both Boom and modern.
I need to actually watch him.
Who was really his peak?
Get ready
yeah.
for a bit of a different experience.
Don't take it seriously.
In Boom or in
With
this
the-
game?
Yes.
Shut up, Sam.
So, you know what? I'm gonna use magic.
Was that the dark void that Buzz went into?
Well, we're going to. I
Are we gonna-
guess.
We're gonna find the dark heart of
Koopa.
dark heart of Buzz's heart.
He doesn't have one.
Toys can become heartless.
It looked like
At
this?
the notes, they had a heart to
Yep.
begin with.
So do they
Alright,
have
what do you
nobodies
say?
too?
What did he say the line?
What else do
Ah,
dark
here
portals look
goes.
like, Sora?
Oh, what a nobody of a
All right.
I think he says it. He says it once we're in the void.
Well, yeah, probably, because Xehanort has to be there.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
here we
it's
are
void.
in the void.
There we go.
Here we go.
Buzz!
Say
It's a lot of work
What
for
do you
a
want
toy.
with my friend?
Look, such tremendous darkness. All because he was ripped away from the boy who cares about him most.
Okay.
Does that mean we'll all be like Buzz? If we don't find Andy?
Wrong! Distance doesn't matter. Andy's part of their hearts, just like my friends are part of mine.
Last I checked, that
can't
doesn't,
become an
that
adult.
doesn't always give you power, Sora.
Also, Sora, by the logic you're going with, being trapped in here is no different than being back home, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, you can just stay here.
Because distance doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're at.
Yes, that's how that works.
Sure is a very,
true. But if the
I don't know,
light of
just kind of
friendship is a
Friends
force
are your
everything
power?
good,
Well, Sora,
The
I hate to tell
darkness
you,
of
but you
being
have a
alone is
friend
power.
in me.
even greater. Darkness is the
Oh, no.
heart's true nature.
He does have a friend inside of him.
Again with this cage
Oh,
one
no.
shit.
Whatever you're talking about,
Oh,
I
he did the
don't
thing.
care. Put Buzz
Yeah,
back the way he
step
was,
aside,
then get
mean.
lost.
Or
You
else
tell him,
what
Woody.
Toy.
Yeah, I am a toy. And a friend.
Let him
My
cook.
guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Oh,
Dang!
Because you know
Oh my
nothing
god!
about hearts and love.
If I was Xehanort, I'd just go home. Retire after this point.
There are
That boy
hearts
just
all
wrote
I
around
think we
us,
better
trying to connect.
better call an ambulance,
Your
boys.
loneliness only made Woody and Buzz
Xehanort just got
stronger.
burned.
That's the heart's true nature. To never ever let go.
Bro, you got burned by a
Wherever
toy
they
who
are,
would easily have set on fire
Andy
with a
and the other
match.
toys haven't let go.
And in
either.
the past.
Yeah.
Imagine how this probably affects
You can't
old
keep us from
Xehanort.
Andy. We're going
That's why he
home
makes
no
heart
matter
attack.
what.
to be his own friends.
And taking Buzz.
Yeah,
that why
all
he
of
did this?
Xehanort's allies are literally
You're
him.
so caught up
Think
in
about
finding
that.
the shadows. You forgot about the light.
This toy burnt him
that
so bad
cast
he
them.
just made clones of himself and called them his friends.
Oh no, the ground's real again.
No.
The Keyblade too.
Woody, now!
There we go.
Oh, he
Here's
did
the
throw the thing like a lasso.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy.
Oh, I didn't. I was about to say.
wagon train a moving.
He says that?
No.
That's one of his 12 catchphrases.
I've
I
never
was
heard
about to
that.
say, like, why didn't he do that during combat?
Wait, how did I get here?
You know, since he kept swinging it around and shit.
Yeah,
Maybe like
in
somebody
talk
switched into
when he
dark
was
and
like throwing his
stormy
lasso around.
There's a snake in my boot.
Reach
Oil.
for the stars.
Thank you.
They probably had it in the original version, but they
Good
play
to have
tested.
you
It was
back,
like
Buzz.
people said, "Yeah, this is annoying."
You won't shut up.
We can't hold him much longer.
Woody talks too much.
Give up,
Those are the
guys.
same sicko that's removed foil from this game.
So
Oh,
even
yeah.
empty
Oh, you're
hearts can be
right, they
given
did.
strong hearts.
I haven't heard
I'm
that
going to have to
like
remember
this
Look
whole
between
time.
the eyes,
Wow.
Buzz.
Blind him. Bind it, point it in his
Remember
eye.
this. Our hearts will always be connected to Andy's. No matter what you do.
And that's something you'll never understand.
What if he kills
because
Andy?
you're hollower than any toy.
Oof.
But now I know a heart can be placed in the vessel of our choosing. For that, let
we
me give
choose
you a
Andy.
parting gift to play with.
Wait, didn't
Wait.
you already know that?
Find the hearts joined to yours.
So,
All right, boss time.
Careful!
what are we fighting?
Okay,
Bacon.
so this is the king of
Or
toys.
Timer Buzz.
Here goes.
It is the most boring creature you could have given that name to, but this is what they decided to name.
Oh, it's like a little like
Big
spaceship.
UFO.
Oh, are we like in
Sounds like
Mario
kitty.
Galaxy?
Oh,
This
sounds
is
like
a
kitty.
weirdly, like, colorful and cheerful looking world you're in.
Yeah.
This is kind of dope, though.
Kinda neat.
I'm kind of disappointed you're not fighting like Zurg or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, you know, I'm not really sure how much that would do. Considering the lore of Toy Story, this is a Toy Story world instead of, like, a Buzz Lightyear world.
Well, yeah, but Zurg's still an evil toy, like thematically at least.
Or at least maybe you could find like a weird toy chimera thing, like a Sid creation gone awry, right?
Yeah, I guess
that'd
you
be
could have,
cool.
but Sid's not a part of this in the story.
No, but
I'm just
saying
saying, a toy that wasn't around during the first movie, that was like, I want revenge. Because
What if
y'all are normal.
Xehanort had toys and he did the Chimera thing?
I think Xehanort would be like a weird freak with his toys.
What just happened?
No, it was kind of neat. Get this guy.
This thing doesn't even seem evil. It's just kind of flying around.
I'll give it a moment.
He's just making a mess. That's what he's doing. Knocking all these buildings over. Who's gonna clean all this up?
But everything just kind of floats.
Oh, wait. I think things got a little bit more ominous.
I like how it's like, I'm about to hit you. I'm about to hit you. Like you just kept missing over and over.
Look, he's trying his best.
Yeah, take that, flying, whatever you are.
Toy.
He's kind of like a manta ray, I think. A manta ray spaceship.
I guess, kind of.
Maybe a stingray. Yeah, he's got a tail.
And he's got eyes.
There's no
Like a
reason for him
hat
to
on
have a
top of that.
tail.
Because it looks cool.
Maybe he's a horseshoe crab.
Oh, it was making all those
Can't
things
fly
float.
last I checked.
Nice
Okay.
work.
You killed it.
Nice.
You committed murder of the toy variety.
Paul, I'm proud of you, man. Finally
Yes,
grew
I
up.
defeated a heartless manta toy thing.
So we learned that hearts can now be put in pretty much anything.
We kind of already
Toys
knew
included.
that. I mean, we,
So
we
Sam,
had a
since you said
computer
he
with
grew
our
up,
hearts.
does that mean that the boy in him is now a man?
No, the friend.
Now he
in
has a
him.
man in him?
I'm sorry.
What?
I wanted to get you back to the real world.
Wait a minute.
It does seem that we're trapped here.
We'll never get home.
Yeah, stuck like pigs.
Our position appears fixed.
Jeez.
Oh no!
That is quite the expression to put in this scenario.
A shame we'll
Stuck
have to
like
stay a
pigs.
little longer
Yes.
with our new best
That's
friend.
dark.
Huh? After all the adventures we've had, we're not quite ready to say so long.
You guys.
It's actually kind of
I'm
disappointing
sorry
that
I
they
was
don't
being
show
so
up
stubborn.
at the
Please
final
forgive me.
battle. There's a certain point where them showing up would have been pretty thematically.
Hey, you were just looking
good,
out for your friends.
But
No
But
big.
would they be toy sized? Would they be
Yeah,
adult sized and
somebody's
hyper
gotta be
I have no
Sensible
idea,
one,
but it would just be cool to
Especially
see
since
like
Woody's
all of
always
Sora's
getting in trouble.
allies show up
Gosh,
to
that
help
sounds
them,
a little like Sora, don't it?
even if it was just the ones from this game.
They just do like the three
Shut
people
up,
in a
Mike.
trench coat thing.
I think Buzz is more dependable.
Besides, if we do go back to the real world, we'll never see you again, right?
Technically, no.
Also, real
What-
world is subjective.
What about Andy?
Considering we live in a multiverse.
You care about him so much.
Yeah.
And he's still right here with us.
Whoa.
If we follow our hearts, we'll find them again.
Does he even exist in this reality?
Yeah.
No, he exists in the real world.
So, Sora, are you going after the guy in the black coat?
Something tells me we can't join you on that mission.
Oh.
That's okay, because you become part of our hearts.
Okay.
Why did we come here again?
So let us become a part of yours.
We're trying to figure out
Stopping
how to get Roxas his own body.
Thank you.
We're gonna put him into a toy, is what you're telling us.
Off you go. To infinity and beyond.
That's what we learned. We
Not a
can put him
bad
into
idea,
a toy.
but I was thinking something a bit more scientific.
Cloning.
Ah, yes, scientific.
Like a microscope.
Maybe something a bit alchemical.
We put him in a test tube.
I was thinking more of a homunculus.
Oh, we
God.
put him in like a Cheeto.
Favorite deputy.
Yeah.
You are now a sheriff, Andy. Sora.
Same thing.
But I'm just Sora. Wow, just Sora. You're a sheriff. Now he's normal looking.
I want to be a toy again.
I want to be a toy again.
I'm too tired
had
for the
to
power of
remind me?
wing.
Well, gorge, we just want to help keep you motivated.
I was thinking about Roxas. He's trapped here in my heart. But
Turn
he
into a
needs a
heartless again.
body to be himself again.
Well, don't worry. Yenzo's working on a way to get him free.
But he's you.
I'll bet you he's got the perfect
Yeah,
body
they
all
decided to make
lined up.
the heart ending of
You've
Kingdom
got the
Hearts
gummy
2
phone,
a bit
Sora.
more
Why don't you try
dramatic
giving him a
and
call?
sad for whatever
I guess
reason,
so.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Why not?
I thought it was more like he's like becoming whole again or something when he becomes Sora.
Oh yeah.
Majesty!
Yeah, I don't know. They
So
decided to make
up
it
for
a
it.
bit more complicated.
Hey, what? Wrong number?
No. Rico and I are visiting Radiant Garden.
Wait, so you call the world, not the people?
But it looks like you beat us
How
to
do
the
you get
punch.
cell service
Sora,
across dimensions?
Is something wrong?
I wanted to
I
pick
think he
your
tried to
brain.
go Riku.
In order for us to
Gummy
recomplete
magic.
Roxas, he needs a body, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, to put his heart in.
I mean, where else would you put the pod? The heart?
Okay. That was a weird way to end that scene.
The scene's still going.
Replicas.
Huh?
Well, replicas are basically human.
What?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't remember.
Because
Did
the
we get a
events of
Blade
Chain of
Runner at one
Memories got
point?
wiped.
The
Yeah,
should have
previous
stayed wiped.
Generation 13 developed replicas. Realistic vessels to
Was there
place
a
hearts
Blade
in.
Runner world in one of the
They're
side
so
games that
low,
we
in fact,
passed
Clone?
they
over?
could actually mistake
Chain
them
of
for
Memories.
people.
So you just have
Yeah,
parts
Chain of
that don't
Memories,
have-
Replicas will become people.
Got the idea of clone
But
homunculi
hands
or
on a
whatever.
replica.
They're called
Will
replicas.
Roxas
So he's-
look like himself
But he's
when
describing like
recompleted?
soulless
Yup.
clones, so they don't
The
have
replica
thoughts
takes the
or
form
something.
of the heart inside it.
Except you can replicate hearts and
That's
put
perfect.
those replicated hearts
I'll
in
talk
them.
to Ienzo. He was in the organization back then,
So
he
you'd
might
have to-
know more.
Make one without a heart, and
Wait.
then.
Pretty much.
Do you guys think
But-
they're after
Apparently you
replicas too?
can too.
Nope, they
But you can
definitely
also
set
just
up
make an
black box.
entire person
Yes.
whatever you want.
Who's that?
Yeah,
The
Yes.
organization
homunculus
and
Man,
Maleficent.
the,
logic. Just go with it.
the moral implication of just making a person and just saying, well, here you go, you
It's
exist
okay.
now.
But there's something you
Deal with
guys
it.
should know about one of their members.
Huh?
So let the rest of us worry about Roxas and Naminé for now. You journey on and keep an eye out for Terra.
Why does he keep on covering his face?
Why did we fade the black 3
They
times in
don't
this one
change, do
scene?
they?
Yeah, it's a very.
Nope, that's their best quality.
Well,
it's
we
very.
gave Merlin the vestments for Kyrie and Axel.
Bad.
Let's go stop
Cutscene
by
heavy
Ansem the Wise's
game.
study.
Maybe just loading the next cutscene. Just chain them together. A chain of cutscenes.
I wish. I mean, if this scene doesn't end soon, I may have to just like make it 2 videos. Oh, thank God.
No, we're we're done.
Honestly, I think we're done.
We can save here, right?
No.
We're finally free.
We have to do a gummy ship and find the save point.
Oh no! No, no, no.
You can't save
Hold
here.
on. Safe.
This game right here. I gotta play it someday.
Action RPG.
When did he take that photo?
Who took that photo?
Alright, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all next time.
Alright. Take care, everybody.
Well, yo.
Remember, you got a friend in us.
And
Oh, no.
all of us.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm glad I finally got to see the "Let 'em cook" meme.
Yes.
What?
And it's yeah, when Woody's like, step aside, Sora.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let him cook.